Hello everyone. Today we're doing LeetCode problem number 20, which is valid parentheses. And it says, given a string S containing just the characters, open, closed, open, closed, open, closed, determine if the input string is valid. An input string is valid if open brackets must be open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets. Open brackets must be closed in the correct order. Every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. So we have three different types of open and closed brackets. And then we have an example. So this is true, and this is true, and this is false. Okay, and S consists of parentheses only. So there has to be one. It looks like there's at least a length of one. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. We're gonna use a stack here, and I kind of drew something really quick right here, just to kind of save a little time. And this is going to be, so this is the stack right here, a picture of a stack. And let's just give an example of an input, which maybe we'll do something like this. And then from here, so we're going to start with the first one. If it's an open bracket, then we're going to push into the stack a closed one. And then we'll go to the next one. And if it's open again, then we push that into the stack. We push the closed one into a stack of the same kind. And then we go to the next one, and it's open, so we'll push a close parentheses. And since this is a stack, this is going to be a last in first out. So the last one to go in is the first one that will come out. Okay, so then we look at the next one, and we see that it's a closed one. So then we'll pop out. So then we'll pop out the last one to go in, and then we'll, let me move this a little, make this bigger. So then we're going to compare this one if they equal each other. We're going to compare them to see if they equal each other, and if they don't equal each other. So if they don't equal each other, then we just return false. And the thing is, and if they do equal each other, then if they do equal each other, we just keep going to the next one, So let's just erase that part. So if they don't equal each other, we return false. If not, we keep going to the next one. So then we go to the next one, and so this one's out already. So then we'll look at the next one. We see, oh, it's closed. So then we pop this one out, and we compare it as well. So then if they don't equal each other, this one and that one, then return false. And if they do, so we keep going with the next one, and we see, oh, it's closed again. So then we do the same thing again, and we just compare them here. And if they don't equal each other, then we return false. So how would we do this problem? So first we're gonna need a stack. So we'll just name it stack, pretty basic. And then we're going to do a for loop here. Let I equals 0 with the length of the string. And this is where we're going to do the if statement. So if the first one, we're going to compare that to an open one, open parentheses, and then we're going to do stack dot push, the opposite of that one, which is a closed parentheses. And then an else if statement, the same thing here, and then we compare that with an open bracket, and we stack push the closed one, and then another else if statement, and then we compare that with the last one, which is the square bracket, an open square bracket, and we do stack to push with a closed square bracket. And then an else if statement here where we compare them when we pop one of them out. So this is when, so we already covered all the open ones. So then when we get a closed bracket, we check if it's a closed bracket. I messed up here. Let's do something like this. We pop the one in the stack, and we compare them. And if they don't equal each other, then it's automatically going to be false. And then here we return the stack dot length, and we'll do equal 0. So it should equal 0. There should be nothing on the stack anymore. It should be empty. So this would be if they all match, the stack should be empty. So right here, if there's still one in the stack, then it's obviously going to give you false as well. So it should be empty already. So let's run this and let's make sure we got this right. Perfect. And there we go. Perfect.